Many of you will have seen footage from the annual service of remembrance at the Cenotaph in Whitehall. It's an event which has been happening for 100 years. And the 11th of November 2020 actually marks the 100th anniversary of the unveiling of the permanent stone cenotaph we all come to recognise. The memorial was designed by Sir Edwin Lutyens, one of the foremost architects of his time. He'd already been heavily involved with the Imperial War Graves Commission over in France and in Belgium. And in 1919, he designed a temporary cenotaph, an empty tomb to represent the many fallen who had no known resting place. Such was the public support and outpouring of emotion at the temporary cenotaph for the Peace Parade. It was decided to make a permanent memorial. That memorial was built in 1920 and unveiled on the 11th of November 1920 as part of the procession to lay the body of the unknown warrior in the tomb at Westminster Abbey. Remembrance Sunday is not a chance to glorify war. It's a chance to remember the sacrifice that people have taken. It's also a chance for us to stop and think what we do with our freedoms that have been hard fought for by other people. But at the same time, what do we do with the freedom that we have through Jesus? Do we use that freedom wisely? Do we love our neighbours? Do we try and avoid sin? Or are we guilty of taking that time for granted? So my prayer for you today is not that you go back and you spend an extra 2 minutes thinking about the fallen in war, but maybe you reflect on whether we as individuals take the sacrifice that Jesus made for granted. Amen.